All right, what up, guys? So I've been on a break from playing Diablo 4, mostly because AOZ is really bad, and I've been playing New World a lot lately, and my computer can't record content for New World, and I don't know what I would record for that, but in the meantime, I'm going to do, this is like completely off of what I normally do. Um, it's not really a review, I suppose. It's more of an overview of this microphone. So, long story short, I bought my kiddo this microphone, which only costs $7.50 on Amazon. I could not find a single review or demonstration of this microphone on YouTube, so we're going to go ahead and do that here. We'll go over the specs of the microphone. I'll do like a raw input and then one with filters and stuff, because I got this for him to play video games with me, and he's only going to be permitted to use it because he's almost 10 years old. He's only going to be permitted to use it whenever me and him are playing. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. Let's unbox it and all that. As you can see, the box is not very fancy or anything, which for $7.50 you wouldn't expect that. But anyway, yeah, let's unbox it here, see what's inside. All right, we already talked about how the packaging isn't very good. The microphone is called the MSD6 from Perrycom. The inside the package is actually pretty basic too. It's just the microphone and some plastic wrapping and this little crappy instruction manual thing, but that's okay as long as the microphone works. We'll be solid. Okay, so for perspective, this microphone that I'm using here is the Audio-Technica AT2020, not the 2020 Plus, just the original 2020 XLR mic. My interface, why my audio is not very good, on top of my filters and OBS being bleh, the interface is a Tascam US32, which is like a really, it's discontinued now, but it's like a really mid interface. It was just really good for streaming back in the day because there was buttons and stuff that you could click on there. But besides that, that's going to be our baseline, what I'm using here. The microphone itself it's like fairly sturdy. It's got a nice little mute button on it. It's actually got an on-off button too. I don't know why they're separate. I mean, I know one turns it off completely, one mutes it, but if you wanted to turn it off, I figured you would just unplug it. But whatever here, and it's got this weird like red pop filter. The fact that it bends and stuff's really nice as well. First, we're gonna do a test of like raw input and stuff, because that's what you would do when you're gaming for the most part. I mean, like Discord has its own filters and stuff, but if you were to like, you know, smack talk somebody in Call of Duty VoIP chat, it would be like a raw input. And then we'll do a test with like filters and OBS and stuff for like streaming and recording and things like that. But first, let's get into like the specs of it. We're just gonna brush over that real quick. So there'll be a link to this in the description below, but here we are on Amazon on the product page. It's got some really weird name on it here and it's from Perrycom, so it comes direct from the manufacturer. Recommended for gaming. We'll see about that. It's pretty generic. I mean, you don't expect much for $7.50, but that's why we're here, just to see if it's worth it for like a starter mic for people that are doing like YouTube and stuff like that. Probably not much information on it. It says it works on 7, 8, 10. I use Windows 10, so I'll be unsure whether or not it works on Windows 11, but I don't see why it wouldn't. Coordinate, it's got noise canceling built into it, and yeah, I mean, there's not really much to it here. Oh, here we go. It's a super cardioid microphone. I'm not a technophile, so I wouldn't know. Or an audiophile, whatever they call them. Negative 45 decibels to negative 3 decibels. That's weird. Frequency 20 hertz to 10 kilohertz. And that's just like the size and the cable length and stuff like that. It's actually got a pretty nice cable length at 1.7 meters. So that's what, about 5 feet, 5-ish feet. Really lightweight, and it's voltage and stuff. I mean, I didn't really expect much going in the text of this, because it's not like it's got decent reviews. It's not like it's it's expensive microphone from some reputable company or anything. But let's get it plugged in and test it out here. Okay, I have no idea how this sounds because I can't hear it right now. But let's see. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm gonna listen back to it and see how it sounds. I'm just gonna keep recording with it. It actually sounded pretty all right. Yeah, I don't even think I would need to add filters to it for this to sound all right. Anyway, let's add some filters to it though. All right, so this has the same filters I use on my other microphone. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. All right, it sounds kind of shit with those filters on. I would have to customize my own filters and stuff. But to be honest, without the filters, it sounds all right. My kiddo's watching TV about 12, 15 feet away, and it's not picking up the sound from the TV and stuff. So that's pretty all right, actually. At least it wasn't picking it up on the one I heard. I'm going to look kind of silly if it's picking it up now. But I appreciate anybody who watched the video. Once Diablo 4 Season 3 comes out, I'll go back to doing build guides and stuff. I'm just kind of taking a break from all of that. But I appreciate anybody that watched, and everybody have a good day.